This is the most powerful G-Class ever built. 587 horsepower from 4 electric motors, more torque than the AMG V8, priced below the G63. It weighs over 3,000 kilograms and makes no sound. That should not work. Here at the Salzburg Motor Show, it does. One walk-around, the spec, the price, and the verdict on who this is actually for. The electric G-Class does not look electric. That was the point. Same flat panels, same exposed hinges, same upright stance that has carried the silhouette for 5 decades. The difference is, take a moment, a closed-off front grille, because nothing behind it needs air, a raised bonnet, and where the spare wheel used to sit on the rear door, a squared-off case for the charging cables. Ground clearance is 250 millimeters, 9 higher than the combustion version, with a carbon fiber plate underneath protecting the battery. Mercedes did not redesign the Legend, they rewired it. 4.7 seconds to 100 kilometers per hour, around 4.6 seconds to 60 miles per hour is the figure underneath this exterior, and what produces it is next. Inside the electric G-Class, the cabin opens with the commanding driving position this car has carried since the original. Twin 12.3-inch screens run the latest MBUX system, sharp and fast. There is also a dedicated off-road cockpit that shows steering angle, tilt, torque distribution, and a transparent bonnet view using cameras underneath. Nappa leather across all 5 seats comes standard. Front seats are 16-way adjustable, with heating, ventilation, and massage. The passenger grab handle is still bolted to the dashboard, because this car still goes where tarmac ends. That small detail tells you more about the brief than any spec sheet. The Burmester surround system with Dolby Atmos is standard. I have sat in cars at twice this price with worse audio. I was not expecting that. In the rear, the bench offers its own climate zone and heated seats. Headroom is generous, helped by the tall roof. The floor is nearly flat, which matters when 3 adults share the row. Legroom is adequate, not exceptional for taller passengers. That has always been the G-Class compromise, and the electric version does not fix it. 555 liters behind the rear seats, around 19.6 cubic feet. Fold them and that opens to 1,990 liters. The side-opening rear door is heavy and needs clearance. The load floor sits slightly higher than the V8 because the battery lives underneath. Not a problem, but a trade you notice when loading. 4 motors, 1 per wheel, each with its own transmission. 587 horsepower combined, 1,164 Newton-meters of torque, 314 more than the AMG G63 V8. That torque arrives from 0 RPM. No spool, no delay, just force. Because each wheel has its own motor, the G580 replaces mechanical differential locks with electronic torque vectoring. It also enables the G-turn, a party trick that rotates the car on the spot by spinning the wheels in opposite directions. The 116 kilowatt-hour battery returns 473 kilometers of WLTP range, around 294 miles. 200 kilowatts DC charging takes 10 to 80% in roughly 32 minutes. Real-world range will sit closer to 300 kilometers. Because the aerodynamics of a flat-fronted brick do not improve with the new powertrain, the shape that makes this car iconic is the shape that costs it range. 170,762 euros on this Salzburg show floor. The AMG G63 costs more in Austria, produces less torque, and cannot turn on the spot. What the V8 still offers is the sound that built the G-Class myth and nearly 600 kilograms less weight. Think about the last time you knew which car had arrived before you turned around. That was never the engine. It was the shape and the way everything else seemed smaller. This car keeps all of that, whether you need the V8 on top or whether 45 years of that silhouette was always enough, is the question Mercedes just answered. I think they answered it correctly, but that is your conclusion to reach. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.